going, my friends? This is actually the day after that smoky eye, where I was feeling very much under the weather, and I feel so much better. That being said, I do feel better when I don't talk as much, so I'm not gonna do a super long video where I need to explain a ton of things. So I'm gonna start with my Makeup by Mario Liquid Shadow in Sandstone. I repurchased this. This is a new one, and I'm looking for brushes. We'll take an E29, and I'm just gonna buff this around kind of the top part. I'm not gonna take it into the socket, just out of the socket into the brow bone. Then I'm gonna take Sienna. I use this one a lot too. I feel like these are the two I use the most. And I'm just gonna push that into my socket, still using the E29. Don't worry about over here. I always say it's a lot easier to clean up over here than it is to fix mistakes on our lid. And I'm just gonna tap that. And I feel like this is a good learning moment. I feel like I might have put on a little bit too much. All I'm gonna do is wipe off my brush on Sheila, then go back in and finish the blend. Yep, easy peasy. I got a hair. I'm just taking Sienna. And I do feel like it dries much darker. I didn't add anything else. It does dry darker, so that is something to take into account. I even feel like Sandstone, but really anything that, this is a good learning moment, my friends, anything that has a long wearing element to it, think of even double wear foundation, think about how differently it dries. So it's just something to take into account. Dry times really do matter. They're not bad, it's just something we have to learn. All right, now I'm getting wild and I am gonna add a little bit of this to the transition. I like that really yellowy mustard color. I'm wearing something that has yellowy mustard, so I thought this would be fun to add just to the top part. Now let's take our E29 and some micellar water and just slightly melt some edges. It doesn't need to be perfect right now. Just a little bit. It's fun to watch it melt. Then I'm gonna wipe off any excess, and there's still enough here to tidy and melt. I'm absolutely jazzed because I did repurchase the black one, Hung Van Gogh's liners, but he actually sent over, I feel so honored and delighted, and these are definitely gonna get used. So now I have all of them. I love them so much. This is a shade I have not used yet. This is Use Your Own Judgment. And I love that they're all little sayings from his beautiful YouTube tutorials. And this is how I've been doing my liner. I do that, and then I extend and smudge with the E26. I'm gonna take it down here too. Just add a little bit more depth. This one's not as black, or not as brown, and not as dark brown. What am I saying? Remember, I'm still recovering. I'm feeling good, but I'm still a little under the weather. As the one that I always use. So I like this a lot. I also feel like it's a little bit more neutral in color and not so warm. Okay, fun. Actually, I'm gonna add just a little bit here. I'm leaving the center bare, and I'm going to not do this eye only because I want to film with this little shadow stick, which is very affordable, by the way. So I'm going to keep just like a mini halo and just add it here. And then remember, out here, we want to leave the center bare. Now, you've seen me do this probably a million times, although you might not even know who I am. Hello, I'm Rose. I like makeup. That's about it. With that being said, I'm going to take some micellar water, tidy this up, reshape, but also what I like to do, especially with this particular liner formula, is don't be afraid to get in here and kind of extend. See how I'm taking some of that product? And you can really shape it. And then I'm going to tidy it a little bit more. You can really sharpen it. Whee! This is definitely something I love doing. So I have a cough drop in, and I hope it's not going to bother you too much. I will try not to clank it. Look at how pretty this is. Let me swatch it just here for you. This is L'Oreal, another one of those L'Oreal sticks. I just love them so much. This is Twinkly Rose. That's me. And then I'm just going to take it. Let me make sure I'm in frame. And I'm just going to plop this right here in the center. That is so pretty. Look at my cheek. That is so pretty. Oh, I love it so much. Now before it dries, I'm just going to take it over this way, soften the edges. I'm not going to go directly in the center, so I keep it nice and sparkly. But just soften the edges. So pretty. Now let's not put this away, because again, I'm going to film this off camera, but you are going to see me finish this one here. But I got to get base and all that on. But we still need mascara and lashes, so let me just chipmunk around and find that. I'm thinking I might not even wear lashes. I'm just going to do my Prada mascara. This is a new one, but I've used it about 3 or 4 times. And I did not curl my lashes. It's honestly my absolute favorite, especially the more I use it. Excuse me. And I just love that it's like putting on mascara with a lash comb. Look how nice that looks. Let me just look straight ahead. Sometimes I'm looking down, so especially if I'm filming into the mirror. I'm okay. Everything is okay. Give me a second. Okay, I'm just gonna take one individual lash. I'm showing you this because these are actually the self-adhesive ones from Lily Lashes as well. And I think I'll just place it out here. And then we're gonna wait a second. Everybody wait a second. And then I'm gonna clamp it. And it'll just give a little elongated effect. Oh yeah, fun. I'm gonna take a little bit of this caramel waterline liner, and that's just gonna go in the center, and then I'm going to grab the liner that we already used for our wing. Isn't that fun? All right, friends, I did my foundation off camera only because I filmed a wonderful hack that some of you might already know that I do. But I'll take a liquid shadow very close to my skin tone. And I had a question about fading, especially in the colder months when our nose gets all red. So if you put a little liquid eyeshadow very close to your skin tone underneath it, it's an added layer of blur and insurance. So that's where I went. But I'm gonna flip it around and we'll finish up everything else now. Now because I was filming, everything's had a little bit too long to dry down. So I'm gonna spray a little bit of that and give it about 20 seconds, and then we'll start adding more makeup on top. I'm gonna do my Natasha Denona concealer. I'm just gonna put it underneath my eyes because the technique that I just talked about, actually I don't have any here. The technique I just talked about really doesn't need extra coverage. So let's just go ahead and work this in with our C32. Let me finish off the halo eye, at least the dark part. I always like to do this when concealer's wet. I just feel like it's a lot easier. I'm gonna grab the original C40 because I want this to be a little less sculpted. I want it to be more diffused. And I really love the color of this bronzer. And I'm applying it right on top of that wet foundation. Ooh, that's nice. This is the shade Out of Office from REM Beauty. I also love the blush formula like this too. A quick reminder, if you're hearing more vocal fry in my voice than usual, I have to. I'm under the weather. Here's the weather. Way up here, you can't even see it, and then me. Imagine me out of frame. That's how under the weather I actually feel at this moment. But I'll be okay. I love this powder so much. I just love it. It just works with no matter what foundation I'm wearing. And it just brightens, but then when it sits on the skin, it still has that matte blur, but then it just doesn't look, obviously, when you first put it on, it can be a little sassy, if you will. But you just let it sit there, and the way that it just starts to interact with body heat and really any foundation formula, you've seen me use this with so many different ones. I love it. I don't even reach for the original. I'm not talking about the one I made the video on where they reformulated. I'm talking about the original. I like this one more. This is a little hack that I've been doing is I'll take my bronzer brush and whatever bronzer is left on here, sometimes I will even pick up a little bit. I kind of want to give you the full effect. If I know that there's not much on here, I will do just a little tap. And this is something I just started doing. I go, beep, okay? And then I go, beep, beep, beep. Make the noises, it's very important. And then I'll set over here. That way I'm still getting the pigment, but this is kind of acting as a buffer for the pigment. And then I'm also setting as I'm doing this. It's sandwiching the set, if you will. This is going to be the perfect blush transition. What shade is this? Angel Wing. C41. That's perfect. I'm going to put a little bit Not in the bronzer, just the edge of the bronzer. A little across my nose, just having a little fun. Just having a little fun. Now, I was kind of doing a little bit of a baby bake. Even though that's a pressed powder, I still use it to shape the face. But instead of wiping away the powder, even as little as that was, I'm going to take my foundation brush and just press. We do not swipe right now. Ooh, swiping would have us all sassed up and angry. So just push that in, and we're still going to get that nice matte finish with the shaping and the brightening, but we're not going to have flashback or chaos now. These are some of my favorite lip liners of all time. They're the Maybelline Lifter lip liners. This is the shade Line Leader. They're just so good. They're so long lasting. They're creamy, not too creamy, never crumbly. I love them. I reach for them probably the most out of all of my lip liners. I will not ever stop wearing this. I need to get more shades. This is the one I wear the most though. And then I'm going to take the lip liner. Actually, I'm going to soften it just a little bit. And I just feel like it pairs so nicely with this lip liner. But I want it to be a little less peachy, so I'm going to mauve it up a hair. Hair it up again. I'm going to add a little bit of the same Maybelline lip liner, just a different shade. This is the shade Peaking. And I'm just going to add a little bit right below the mauve shade. Oh, right above. I'm sick. I guess it would be above and then below. I don't know anymore. I need some more hot tea. Oh, that's a pretty lip. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this eye. I'm just gonna put this in the center. And I think we're done. I'm gonna finish this eye off camera. The end video clips, the inspiration clips that I do, that will have it. But I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm gonna make the outro very short because I don't wanna cough. I love you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed painting it, even though, like I said, I am under the weather, but this still brings me so much comfort and joy. All right, I love you, and until the next video, bye for now.